The Spanish colonial period stands as a transformative era marked by profound economic changes that shaped the destiny of the archipelago. What economic reforms were implemented during the Spanish period? From the moment Ferdinand Magellan set foot on Philippine soil in 1521, the economic landscape of the islands began to evolve. Over the subsequent centuries of Spanish rule, a series of economic policies, trade networks, and agricultural systems were introduced, leaving an indelible imprint on the socio-economic fabric of the Philippines. One of the most significant economic changes during the Spanish period was the establishment of the encomenda system. This system granted Spanish conquistadors and settlers vast tracts of land and the labor of indigenous peoples, in exchange for protection and Christianization. It laid the foundation for an agrarian economy, dominated by large landholdings worked by indigenous labor. The introduction of new crops further transformed the agricultural sector. The Spanish brought with them crops such as maize, tobacco, coffee, and sugarcane, which thrived in the Philippine soil. The cultivation of sugarcane, in particular, emerged as a major industry, leading to the establishment of sprawling haciendas and the use of forced labor. The Manila-Acapulco galleon trade, inaugurated in 1565, emerged as a vital artery of commerce, linking the Philippines to the Spanish Empire's global trade network. The Manila galleons became vessels of wealth, ferrying goods such as silk, spices, porcelain, and silver between Asia and the Americas. This trade route not only enriched Spanish coffers but also facilitated cultural exchanges and transformed Manila into a bustling entrepot. Urban centers flourished as Spanish colonial authorities established towns and cities throughout the archipelago. These urban hubs became economic engines, serving as centers of trade, administration, and culture. Despite these economic developments, the Spanish colonial period was not without its challenges. The encomenda system led to the exploitation and abuse of indigenous labor, while the concentration of wealth in the hands of the Spanish elite fueled social inequality and unrest. As the centuries passed, the economic legacy of the Spanish colonial period endured. The Philippines emerged from Spanish rule with a predominantly agrarian economy, characterized by large landholdings, cash crop cultivation, and a dependence on international trade. The economic changes wrought by the Spanish period laid the groundwork for the Philippines' subsequent history. They shaped the nation's socio-economic structures, cultural identity, and enduring struggles for economic justice and independence. In the tapestry of Philippine history, the Spanish colonial period remains a chapter of both triumphs and tribulations, a testament to the complex interplay of power, wealth, and human endeavor.